Okay, no issues yet. We've done it. We are back.
We've done it.
We are
We
revived. We are alive.
We rocking and rolling.
It's amazing. I didn't think we could do it, but we've done it.
It's a dream come true.
Absolutely.
We didn't quit football for fun.
No, we didn't. We just unfortunately sometimes have lives. It happens, it happens. Sometimes that is the thing that happens to people, unfortunately.
I mean, the off-season lull has to happen, though, right? So, I mean, we gave ourselves, maybe a month off, give or take?
No, it wasn't even a month. I mean, probably just 2 to 3 weeks. The Super Bowl was 3 weeks ago, right?
That's true. I guess it was a little sooner than I realized. But, yeah, we are back. We are back. To those who ask where football for fun is, we are back. Free agency is coming up. Isaac, you ready to break down the combine and all the intrigue surrounding that?
No. Look, I wish that I had been paying attention to the combine and everything, but to be honest, I didn't even realize the combine had started until a day or two after. It took me by complete surprise. I opened Instagram at the right time and saw a bunch of posts from the NFL about it, and I was like, oh, that's happening now. Awesome. I'm glad that these guys are running fast and all that. That's great. So happy. I don't really care about the combine. The combine is where one day you have everyone saying this is not a very good draft class, and then 2 days later we have 46 players who are first-round prospects because of what they did at the combine. It's really tough to believe what you see out there. Tough to know what to do with it. We did have some records broken. I think I've mentioned the Arkansas quarterback Taylor Green to you before. He's not going to be a first-round prospect. I wouldn't be surprised if people start talking about him that way. But he broke a couple of combine records. Very athletic quarterback. So good for him. That's cool. Glad that some players are getting a chance to shine, right?
There we go. Yeah, definitely. And I think you sent me that tight end who had the fastest tight end sprint in history.
Yeah, Sadiq out of Oregon. He ran a 4.3, I think, the fastest for a tight end. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep,
absolutely crazy.
It is crazy indeed. Yep.
So have you kept up with the combine though? Is it just me who hasn't really done a whole lot there?
No, I've no, not really. I mean, sometimes the sports podcasts I'll listen to, they'll interview some coaches and players and everything like that. I think it's also, so I think on top of that, it's also obviously it's the interview process for these guys and everything like that, and a bunch of media surrounding it. But no, not really. I couldn't tell you a single anecdote, from the combine other than Aaron Glenn sleeping during.
I mean, that's what every Jets head coach and front office person does.
Can't even blame them.
That's why their draft classes are always so bad. It's just they got caught this time, so it's tough luck.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, no, combine hasn't really been too interesting for me. So I think obviously we're just gonna have free agency is gonna be exciting, and then the draft, and then just kind of go from there.
Heck yeah, man. I mean, we got free agency. Apparently, it's also sneaking up on me. I sent something to you earlier exclaiming, wow, free agency is next week, basically. It's 10 days away, right? It's March 11th, I think.
Yeah, I think it's March 11th is what the AI overview said.
That is coming up just around the corner.
It is coming up around just the corner. Yes, for sure. We've got some exciting free agents. I mean, we do have some franchise tags like George Pickens and Kyle Pitts franchise tag, which I think is a good choice.
Congratulations to those franchises. They made good decisions. It doesn't happen that often. You just have to acknowledge it here, especially for the Falcons, who they keep getting in the headlines for all the wrong reasons lately. So good for them finally doing something right.
Yes.
Good grief, man.
No, they made some good choices, but we have some, intriguing free agents, some intriguing trade targets as well. I'm thinking of AJ Brown and Max Crosby, where are they going to go, or are they going to stay, potentially? And just obviously the quarterback sort of anecdotes with KylerMurray, as you would know if you clicked on this video, but also where's Tua going to go? Is Derek Carr going to come out of retirement? I'm hearing rumors about that. There's a lot of intriguing storylines to kind of talk about. And I don't know, do you have any thoughts on those, Isaac?
I mean, there are definitely a lot of thoughts on those. The Derek Carr thing is really funny to me. That'd be a really interesting situation if he actually unretires and tries to come play, because he's not going to go to some bottom feeder, right? He's not going to go to someone like the Jets. Why would he unretire to play for the Jets? I think he'd rather be a backup for the Saints than do that, right?
He wants to try to go to Minnesota. Which, I mean, every quarterback now wants to go to Minnesota, right?
I mean, let's be real. What happened was he saw Sam Darnold go win a Super Bowl, and he was like, hey, if Sam can do it, I can do it too in the right situation, which... fair, I guess. I mean, Sam's been great and all, but he kind of came out of nowhere these past couple of years, right? So why not Derek Carr?
Yeah,
He was always
definitely.
good, not great. But I think that's probably what's happening here. He wants one last hurrah, and he doesn't want to be with the Saints or some other bad team like the Jets. But who's going to give him a chance, right? Who realistically
You know
is
what?
going to want him?
That'd be so ironic because he's not the first Saints like entity to like retire or quit and then like join a team like a year later. Sean Payton did that, right? He like, well, he didn't retire, but he did he get fired? Like, actually,
it wasn't. I don't know if he actually retired or not, but maybe he phrased it like he was taking a break. I mean,
yeah, he stepped down. I
He
think
was
is what it
done.
was. He stepped down, and then like a year or two later, he joined the Broncos. He didn't want to coach the Saints anymore. So
Well,
that's kind of
didn't he have to be traded to the Broncos or no? Am I
yeah. But I think Derek Carr also because I think the Saints still own
They
Derek
have the
Carr's
rights
right.
to him.
I think they would also have to trade Derek Carr, which is fun. It's just funny that like Sean Payton and Derek Carr, they both took a break from the Saints and then would be potentially joining another team.
I mean, I don't blame him, man. I'd do it. No, I wouldn't. I would be playing. I'd be happy to play for any team. Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm not gonna lean too much into that one personally until it actually something actually seems like it's gonna materialize, because I feel like that's just gonna be one of those random things that we talk about because it's the off season and then it just disappears and we never hear about it again. Or maybe it's real. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm supposed to think of that. It's completely random, you know?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I would tend to agree with you there too. I feel like unretirement like gets talked about a lot, but yeah, you just never know like what's actually gonna happen, right?
True that, especially with this situation. But hey, if he returns, I never had a problem with him. I rooted for him when he was with the Raiders. I rooted against his team when he played for the Saints. So I don't mind Derek Carr, the guy. So it'd be cool to see him come back, I suppose. If he does come back, obviously for him, Minnesota's probably the best case scenario. That's the dream spot for a quarterback, unless your name is Nine or JJ McCarthy, whatever you want to call him.
So like, what do you think Minnesota will do at quarterback? It feels like there's a lot of like potential suitors who want to go to Minnesota, but what do you think Minnesota like wants to do? Like, are they gonna like try to bring someone definitely overtaking McCarthy? Are they gonna bring like competition? Are they just gonna stick with JJ McCarthy for one more year, just hope for the best? What do we think is actually gonna happen?
I think if they could bring someone in instead of McCarthy just to come in and easily take that job, obviously be QB1, Joe Burrow from Cincinnati, for example, I think they would definitely do that if they could. I don't think that option really exists right now, Like
there aren't like Joe Burrows growing on trees, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, if Joe Burrow actually were to request a trade, and we've not heard anything about those rumors in a long time now, so I don't think that's ever going to happen. We never really did think that would happen.
I think he's here to stay. But yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying.
So basically, they're left with options like KylerMurray, who they are currently they have the best odds to get him, which I was surprised to see, but okay. Doesn't really seem like you were telling me earlier, he doesn't seem like the KOC kind of quarterback, That seems like a very weird fit.
Although I also thought it was interesting that video resurface of KOC like saying something good to Anthony Richardson like after a game. Did you see that? And that's now resurfacing like, oh, he could use Anthony. I wouldn't have thought Anthony Richardson was a KOC quarterback. Maybe though he can like throw far and everything like that. I don't know, because I feel like like Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, I guess JJ McCarthy, but obviously I feel like he'd look for some more, I guess the common denominators potentially like, pocket guy, can throw the ball. I don't know. I'm not doing a great job of profiling it, but like KylerMurray just doesn't really fit that mold in my opinion.
No, I would agree. It seems like a weird fit. And hello Sudoku, welcome into the stream.
How's it going, Sudoku? We are so back.
Yeah, for now at least. No, we're here to stay. Don't worry. Yeah, we took a couple of weeks off as we had life happening around us and just not really much to cover on this anyway. But
for sure,
yeah, we're getting back to it. We'll probably keep Sundays moving forward as much as we can for the streams, weekly streams. But yeah, glad you happened to open YouTube. We completely forgot about making any sort of announcement. So.
And congratulations on the Super Bowl win. I mean, I know we've said it before, but your team won the Super Bowl. Like that's awesome. Like that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's a rare thing that we cannot relate to whatsoever. I cannot imagine. Like, that's gotta be awesome.
Both our teams made the playoffs, which is a rarity as well. So shout outs.
Kyler's probably the last game as a Cardinals so fitting. Wait, what was that? It's been so long at this point.
I forget.
I don't even know.
Yeah. Was it against the Cowboys? Was it when they beat the Cowboys? I feel like I remember hearing that. let me see.
I mean, they
Kyler
didn't go
Murray. I mean,
nuts.
Sudoku can probably tell us before I can pull it up. He
Was it a loss to Seattle?
it was against the Titans. Was it? I think
Oh,
it was that game against the
oh,
Titans.
that
It was
that weird game that the Titans
It was the
somehow
goofy
won.
game, right? Where
Oh,
there's like a multiple
oh,
fumbles on like the last play or something like that.
that's amazing.
Yeah,
That's great.
that was so fun. Yeah, that is fitting indeed. That is fitting. But
Man.
they beat the Cowboys with Brissett. Oh, okay, that's why I knew they beat the Cowboys. I was just trying to remember if it was that one or not. But yeah, it's hard to say with Minnesota. So we were talking about like what's Minnesota going to do at quarterback, essentially, which I feel like the last couple of years has been like a topic of intrigue because they've had such good teams and a good coach, but they have question marks at quarterback. Like I feel like there's an element of them that still believes in JJ McCarthy, which sounds kind of crazy to say, but he did have a couple good games down the stretch, I believe. He's been bad. I mean, don't get me wrong, but also like it is very costly to just like, not let go of JJ McCarthy. Like, hey, you made a mistake. You drafted him 10 overall. You let Sam Darnold walk for him. Like, so I would say you probably should move off of him, sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be opposed to the fact of like, like obviously you're not going to be able to get like a Joe Burrow or something like that. Probably not. But like, someone like clearly, who's going to clearly start over him. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Yeah, but there's just not going to be that option there. Like I'm thinking they bring in some kind of competition. Like if Kirk Cousins would be he's out there, right? He could come back to Minnesota.
Kirk Cousins, right? I would say Aaron Rodgers.
Like
you're getting him for like only a year, and then you have to figure it out again, right? So I'm not sure. I mean, if I had to make a prediction, I'd say they'll probably give JJ McCarthy some competition that he'll probably lose. Like,
I mean,
like
from all that we've seen, yeah. Seems like
yeah,
there's a good chance there.
I don't know. I just don't know who the quarterback is though. I'm trying to think of like KOC, like prototype, right? I'm not sure. Maybe Kirk Cousins. I'm not sure.
Kirk Cousins. Yeah, I don't know. There's not like what
trade
are they
Davis
supposed to do,
Mills
right?
to Minnesota.
Trade
I don't
who?
know. Davis Mills, but I'd want to keep him though. Honestly,
man, I haven't heard anything about Davis Mills anyway. I don't know.
Yeah. Letting Ward go on to the game-winning drive. Yeah, they had a snap hit. Yeah, that was a very goofy game. I remember that.
Man, maybe Tua could go to the Vikings. That would be interesting.
I don't
see if KOC can fix Tua.
That doesn't really feel like the prototype though either. I don't know.
See, I don't think there's that exact prototype out
in
there.
the cold.
Though.
Yeah.
Where's Jimmy Garoppolo? Go get Jimmy Garoppolo.
I actually saw that as a headline. For Arizona, I saw that as a headline. That the Cardinals were considering Jimmy Garoppolo.
Is Jimmy Garoppolo considering the Cardinals though?
I mean,
I don't think he's some top tier quarterback who has all that leverage, but I think someone else would come get him and be their backup. Not Arizona.
Isaac, are you also seeing like suddenly like this Geno Smith hype? Like that, like apparently there's like teams think that the Raiders really just held back Geno Smith and that he could be a starting quarterback in this league.
What?
And
where are you getting that?
Instagram.
What are your sources? I haven't seen that anywhere.
I've heard Geno Smith to the Vikings hype.
What? Okay,
I guarantee you, if you Google Geno Smith, there's Kyler Murray Vikings considering Kyler Murray or Vikings considering Kyler Murray Geno Smith. But yeah, Geno Smith to the Vikings is a thing.
I don't like it. Okay, okay.
I will say I think he fits more the KOC prototype than some of those guys do, but he was also just horrible. He's not a good
blame
quarterback.
The Raiders, but only to a certain degree. Like Geno was part of the problem there. It wasn't.
Yeah, for sure.
Feel bad for the Cardinals, same division as McDonald, Shanahan, and McVay. Well, don't worry, their new coach is definitely going to be good. Definitely feel good about whoever they hired. Did they get LaFleur?
It was Mike LaFleur, right?
Mike LaFleur. Yeah, every time I've seen him so far, it's been in a meme page making fun of him. So, not a good start for him because a meme page is the best indicator of if you're going to succeed or not in the NFL.
Definitely.
Off to a better start in the Gannon, I suppose. But no, I don't.
True.
I've not ever felt good about that hire for Arizona. This is probably not going to work out for them, but could be wrong. Could be wrong. They got it tough.
Yeah, I kind of feel you there, Sudoku. I think like no one was going to succeed on that Raiders team. I just find it interesting that like suddenly these reports are coming out that like, oh, he could start in this league. Like, the problem is, okay, actually he's not as old as I thought. He's 35. I would thought he's 37 or 38. So I guess I could see like if you really think, I don't know though. It was kind of rough.
He would be far from my first choice, you know. I guess if he was going to go anywhere and suddenly have a bounce back season, I suppose it would be Minnesota. But I mean, we kind of talk about them as if they're this quarterback proof team, as if we didn't just watch JJ McCarthy play last year. So and then Max Brosmer to a lesser degree, but. I feel like Geno, maybe he'd do okay there. I mean, he had some nice moments with the Raiders.
I wonder, though, if, like, I say this, like, unironically, I wonder if social media has really, like, impeded our perception of Geno Smith, because, like, you see, like, during the season, you'd see all these, like Geno Smith, like, is a terrorist stuff and stuff, like, the genocide and everything like that. Like, I wonder if, like, social media has, like, influenced our perception of, like, Geno's. I don't know. Like, I feel like, you know, I think, like, honestly, he wasn't that good.
Yes,
he's also older.
Yes,
like,
Geno Smith to the Jets. Yes, absolutely. Please let that happen.
That's such a perfect fit. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect.
Yeah, I'm here for that 100%. And then we can get Kyler Murray to the Cardinals. I think that would be a good fit too. Not as good though.
Yep. Kyler Murray to the Cardinals, and then Kirk Cousins back to the Vikings.
I mean, we are solving all sorts of problems here.
We're solving the NFL at this point, definitely.
And I think Tua should just stay in Miami. I mean, they got a new coach. They don't need a new quarterback too.
Right, definitely. I mean, he's been there. He's had success there. So
that's another head coaching hire I did not like. Hafley in Miami. I don't get that.
Jeff Hafley's Miami.
Yeah, don't love it.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Miami's been doing at head coach like the last few years. Like. You had who was before McDaniel? It was Brian Flores, right? I knew it was someone like all gruff and stuff like that. My instinct said Vic Fangio, which I think he was a DC in Miami and then like hated it, and so like and then he kind of jumped ship. But you went from like tough and gruff and mean Brian Flores to like hipster cool Mike McDaniel and then Jeff Hafley. Like I'm not sure what they're doing as a franchise.
I'm not sure they know what they're doing as a franchise. They're just still suffering from the Patriots dynasty and then the Bills owning the division and then the Patriots taking it back. So they're just in constant suffering and they can't seem to escape.
Yeah, and then they cut Tyreek Hill, right?
They did,
that's official.
They
cut Tyreek Hill and Bradley Chubb.
Oh, that's right, Bradley Chubb, a potential Panther. As we talk free agency, he's a potential Panther. We're expected to go after linebackers, so... Would not mind getting him as long as we don't overpay. That's a good transition point, though. As we talk about free agency, maybe some things we want to see for our teams do. You got any thoughts on Houston here? I'm sure, O-line, right? You got to get some O-line help.
Yes.
Maybe some weapons.
And, like, it'll be a theme every year until we shore it up. But, yeah, we need better O-line help. We need a better quarterback. No, I'm joking. Well, not really. Kind of joking.
You need better quarterback play. It's okay to say that.
We need better quarterback play. I don't think we're going to get a better quarterback this year, but that's a whole other discussion. But yes, I mean, I think obviously like O-line, we need a running back just desperately. I just don't think we can trust Joe Mixon. I don't even know if he's free agent, if he's still on our team technically.
Not a soul has an idea what's going on with Joe Mixon.
He took the year off. Like I don't think we can rely on him. And then like Sheriff Woody Marks, I mean, he's good, but like we need someone to like, compliment him clearly. I mean, like obviously like there's a whole like, I'm hearing like Kenneth Walker. Like that'd be great. I just don't know if we're going to be the team to do that.
Is Seattle really? Hey, Sudoku, you can let us know. Is Seattle really going to let Kenneth Walker go? Because I've never once really had that impression.
Let Kenneth Walker walk. Haha, what a funny pun.
That's a great pun.
We let Kenneth Walker walk. But I mean, I would love Kenneth Walker on our team. I'm just not sure, and especially with like Will Anderson extension and like where we can do with CJ and like everything like that. Like I just don't know if we can really.
Also, Rico Dowdle would be cheaper if you're gonna get a running back. So
yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm feeling like Rico, like might as well just do Rico Dowdle or someone like that. Yeah. But yeah, we need someone. We need someone at running back. But
the offensive line running back, Dare Ogunbowale.
You're right.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry
yeah,
to him if I butchered his name right there. I probably did.
Ogunbowale. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pronounced that. And like, so I mean, no, I don't blame you. CJ Stroud's not 100% either. Are you open to some competition? That's a good question. Well, I think he's like, well, not 100. He's like 97% safe this year. Moving forward, obviously, that's a question. Like, I don't know. Like, what would we do as competition?
Anthony
what?
Richardson.
Right. Yeah, that's not competition. Like
It better
like
not
one
be.
of my one of my uncles was like, you know, when it got announced that Kirk Cousins would be released, we should bring him in. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't know like who we could bring that like would like. Are we talking like? I don't know. Maybe Davis Mills is already good enough competition at this point. Honestly, like. See, theoretically, I like bringing in competition. Like, who's the quarterback? Like, name a name, and I can give you some. I can give you my thoughts.
How do you feel about Tua?
You
got regular
I just
season
don't know if
turnover
I
machine
would.
against the playoff turnover machine. Who wins? I mean, you start one in the regular season, start the other in the playoffs. I think that works.
Wait, but who would start in the playoffs though? Are we saying Tua?
Tua's got to start in the playoffs. Oh, but then it's cold.
Yeah, if we're going to Buffalo, you know, or something like that, I don't know how I feel about that.
Then you start Stroud.
Do I want noodle arm or turnover prone guy?
Yeah, that's a tough call, man. That's a tough call.
I just don't like Tua. I just don't know if I would like him as like eventually replacing Stroud or competing like and I don't know if Tua would want to go. Tua might. Well, I don't know.
I'm sure Tua wants to start wherever he goes, but
yes,
remains to be seen if he'll get that.
Mixon
chance.
is signed through this year with an $8 million base salary. Well, okay, that's information to have. But yeah, I'm not
the
sure.
The thing with him was his health, though, right? He was dealing with injuries, and then no one ever really talked about it, from what I could gather.
You talking about Mixon?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, something weird happened. Like, it was a non-football related something they're covering up. He just took the year off. Like, that alone, I don't really feel like I can trust him. Like, is he just gonna come back and be like great? He wasn't even that great in Houston. Like, he was good. I think the 1 year.
He was definitely above average from what I can remember, which isn't.
He was above average. I think he barely got 1,000 yards, right? In that one season, maybe it was. Let me get the stats right. Yeah, in 2024, he only had 1,016 yards, 11 touchdowns, which is pretty good. But he wasn't even like earth shattering. Like, he was good, but like, I just don't know. Like, took a year off. Like, and he's now what, like 28 or something like that. He's 29. He'll be 30.
Oh, so
he'll be 30 in July.
He's basically at the age where running backs retire, right? So
no, pretty much. I mean, he's over the middle.
I mean, yeah, I would say you guys definitely need to address the running back. I don't know if I would do it by paying Kenneth Walker or Rico Dowdle. I don't necessarily view them as total game changers. But maybe that's just me.
Let me see.
NFL
free agent running backs.
And while you're looking at that, to answer some of Sudoku's questions, we'll get back to the Tua thing. We're kind of going back and forth on that right now. Your thoughts on Bryce Young? I'm keeping my previous stance from in season. Like, if he's playing well and improving, I'm happy. But this next season has to be his prove it year. I am firmly against extending him this offseason. I've seen some people floating out that propaganda. Absolutely hate it. Most Panthers fans do. He should not be extended whatsoever. But I think next season has to be his prove it season. You know, and if he doesn't live up to the hype, then I would be okay moving on. If we had a chance to upgrade, you know, if Joe Burrow were to become available, I'd be all for making the move there. But yeah, I like Bryce. I'm rooting for Bryce. We cannot pay him right now, but he is definitely improving. So we'll see where it goes next season.
Yeah.
And Dowdle is a free agent. He signed a 1-year contract with us after he left Dallas, or after Dallas didn't pay him, rather.
Right.
We're not going to re-sign him because he wants money. He wants money. We've already paid Chuba Hubbard. Yeah, he wants like, I don't remember what it was, but it's more than we're willing to pay. So he's gonna go test the market, and he's gonna be one of the top options out there, I'm pretty sure. So he'll probably get what he wants somewhere. So yeah, I mean, there's no bad blood there or anything. It's just he wants more money than we're willing to pay him, because we already have Chuba and we have Jonathan Brooks, who is finally going to be healthy next year. So it'll be nice to see him in action. And apparently we really like ETN, and our second year back out of Georgia. I don't, but I'm just telling you what the team apparently does. So
sure.
Yeah, that's why Dowdle is a free agent and probably leaving Carolina. All the best to him.
Yeah, so when I look at the free agent sort of market and like I'm just trying to make sure, I think I was using the CBS Sports article, which like kind of like puts them in tiers and everything like that. It's not as great as I would hope being a running back needy team because like tier one is like Kenneth Walker, Brees Hall, and Travis Etienne. They don't even have Dowdle in tier one. They have in tier two as far as like free agents go. I mean, again, like Brees Hall, it's the same thing. Like, I'd love to have him. I'm just not sure if he's like worth.
The Jets aren't letting them go anyway, right?
Right.
You
wouldn't think. So in tier two is like Rico Dowdle, Kenneth Gainwell, Tyler Algier, Rashad White, Brian Robinson, and Kamani Vidal. Which like
I'm extremely underwhelming.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. It's like besides like the top few guys, I'm just like I'm not sure how great I feel about those.
I don't think Gainwell's leaving Pittsburgh anyway, and that's the only option that sounds intriguing to me there. Yeah,
tier three, the injured committee guys are J.K. Dobbins, Najee Harris, Austin Eckler, Isaiah Pacheco. Again, like Austin Eckler, like seriously, Austin Eckler is going to save our running back room, right?
No, you can get Dobbins though. That would be intriguing. For the 11 games he plays, he'll be really good for you.
Right. And then you have the tier four, Michael Carter, Kareem Hunt, Devin Singletary, Nick Chubb. Yeah, Nick Chubb come back to Houston.
I feel like we've heard enough. My goodness.
Chris Rodriguez, Sean Tucker, Emmanuel Wilson, Keaton Mitchell. Right. So I'm not feeling great about the running back market. Like, I will say, though, like, if on March 11th or whatever, like, I get the notification on my phone, like, Kenneth Walker signs with Houston or, like, Travis Etienne, like, I'm sure I'll be thrilled to start. But then as far as like how much are we paying them? Can we properly construct the team? Because I mean, we still need O-linemen, like as great as we need a running back. Like we need to make sure shore up the offensive line, right?
Right.
But also we do need a running back.
Maybe we address running back in the draft too. Like maybe you don't have to spend in free agency there. You have other needs too, so you can get a good. This is a good running back draft class. I've heard. I haven't looked into it a lot yet. We'll get to our mock draft later.
Yep.
I don't know. You could probably get one in the draft, though. There are a few good ones there.
Yeah. Pair him with Sheriff Woody Marks, and I mean, that'll probably be fine. So, yeah, as far as Texans needs go, we need offensive line. We need running back. Again, we're pretty good on defense, I would say, though. I would love an improved defensive line, but, okay, we're pretty good on defense is probably the understatement of the century. I'm not trying to even be arrogant. I'm just saying, like, we're probably set. And I don't think we're really losing anyone significant. Like we extended Stingley. We will extend Will Anderson. And like, yeah, I think most of our guys are settled. I didn't check factually, but I think we'll be fine there.
Right.
We may not have the depth that we did like last year. But I think we'll be fine. So anyway, and then receiver, like we do need an improved receiver room.
Tank Dell's gonna be back though, right? I mean, he's probably not gonna be as good.
Should help. We have Nico Collins, and hopefully the Iowa State guys kind of like develop. Like, I'm hoping we don't need to, like, spend, like, a top 3 draft pick on a receiver again. I'm hoping we can just develop our guys. But, I mean, the receiver room was a problem. As problematic as CJ was, and he was a problem, he barely had anyone to throw to in that New England game. We could use another tight end, by the way. I think our tight end.
Yeah, Dalton Schultz is a veteran tight end at this point. I don't know who you would get, though. That would be... Yeah, you could be a contender for Isaiah Likely in free agency, but I'm not sure who else is even available there. And I don't know that the draft for tight ends is all that great either, beyond Kenyon Sadiq.
Literally 0 stars on the Texans DR free agent. I don't know about, well, I mean, I think all the big significant guys aren't free agent. I'd have to fact check that. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure we're not losing anyone necessarily. I'd have to check that, though.
Also, yeah, Chuba Hubbard is our starter as of right now. And yes, I am very, very underwhelmed. I'm just hoping Jonathan Brooks is that guy when he finally gets to play much for us.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled either, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. And he was asking earlier about what do we think happens to Tua. We were talking about Tua a little bit. What do you think? What's your prediction there? If we're really, really unprepared for this, by the way. We haven't given much thought to anything here. We're just kind of winging this, so bear with us here as we kind of you get to hear our thoughts without really any preparation.
By the way, I am fact checking this. Yeah, pretty much like I mean, like Jimmy Ward's a free agent, but I don't even think he like played last year. Like, I mean, like Danico Autry. I'm pretty sure Danico Autry is a starter and he's a free agent, but he's good, but he's not like earth shattering. And that's another reason why we probably could use like. Well, actually, Danico Autry is technically an edge rusher though, and he's also old. So like Sheldon Rankins, like some like lower end starters are free agents, but like like our corners and 2 edge rushers, everything like that are. But anyway, Tua. I've always said for some reason I feel like Tua is a Brown. Like I have no idea why. And honestly, given the noodle arm and the cold and everything like that, that's probably actually not a good fit. Tua. Like I don't know. Is he like an Arizona Cardinal maybe?
It's gross, man. That's so gross.
I don't
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I can't imagine he goes to the Browns. I mean, they don't ever make bad decisions at quarterback, so I don't know why they would do that. They already have. Yeah, I almost got through that with a straight face. Sorry.
Right.
They have Pro Bowl quarterback. What's his name? Good grief, Shador Sanders.
Shador.
I forgot about Shador.
Right.
Oh no. Yeah, they got Shador Sanders. They got Deshaun Watson, who, yeah, he's probably going to get to start at some point next season. That sucks. I hate that.
Oh, that's funny. USA Today, top landing spots, Arizona Cardinals. I nailed it. Tua is a Cardinal.
It's horrible. I mean, that doesn't make sense at all, but I'm going to say it kind of makes sense. Why not? That would happen.
Yeah. I mean, the starting spots are sad. I mean, it's Falcons as well. It's Vikings, which I mean, like every quarterback wants to go Minnesota. And then Jets. So, like,
I mean, if you go to the Jets, you're just announcing the end of your career. So don't do that, Tua.
Right.
I wouldn't mind Atlanta for him, but because that would kind of make sense because they already got a left-handed quarterback, and that's going to be him on a prove-it year. Watson, I don't think Watson's going to start initially. I'm sure Shador is going to be the guy, but
it has more traction though then you would think. Like, I think I remember you mentioning that sometime last season. I'm like, ain't no way. But it might be like a reality. Like Deshaun Watson's their starter, which is crazy.
Yeah, I do think Shador will be the guy day one, but when he falters, and yeah, I believe he's going to falter. I don't think he's a starting quarterback in this league. I haven't seen anything to indicate that. When he falters, they're going to have to turn to someone else, and they're paying Deshaun Watson anyway, so he'll probably get another chance to start. And yeah, life is unfair if you get into that.
Life's unfair.
Yeah,
Yes.
Falcons, I agree. The Falcons are a great landing spot. I have no bias or anything. That's a great landing spot. Just being honest there.
Right. Football for fun staple. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be back.
Alrighty. Yeah, the Falcons are a great landing spot. I'd put them up there just behind the Vikings, probably. I mean, you got Bijan Robinson, one of the best running backs in the league. You got Kyle Pitts, who is technically improving every year. He's getting more touchdowns every season, right? So that's something. They got Drake London. They got a decent receiver group, good offensive linemen, pretty solid, talented defense. But it's kind of a joke that they only won 8 games last year, honestly. But yeah, they're a great landing spot. If I'm someone like Tua, I think that'd be a good spot for him. Let me adjust my chair, sorry. Yeah, they're both left-handed quarterbacks, and I'm not really sure that Penix is going to be the guy in Atlanta. Given all the quarterbacks that Atlanta's been linked to, seems like they're going to bring somebody in. Don't know who, but I think that could make sense. Pitts was going to be a free agent, but they did franchise tag him, so he is stuck in Atlanta for another year at least. Same with George Pickens in Dallas. Those guys are not going anywhere, as of now at least. So, yeah, they got hit with the franchise tag. And I think we're still waiting on Breece Hall in New York to get hit with that franchise tag. We're all waiting for it. We know it's going to happen. It just hasn't yet.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, Pitts is Pitts is franchise tagged. So
yeah, and on the you mentioned Tampa losing RB2 and RB3. Yeah, White is gone. He's already said he is leaving Tampa, so he's gone. I don't know about Sean Tucker, but if he's out too, that's a big hit to their running back depth. Considering, I mean, they had to start both of those guys at various points these past couple of years. So yeah, Daniel, you want to look up a list of the top free agents available, and we'll make some rapid fire predictions on where they go before free agency starts.
Sure.
In 10 days.
Yeah, let's do it. Free agents. Let me just see. NFL top free agents. I'm just gonna pull up a random article and just count it as gospel, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Never.
Wait, why is
wrong.
why is Devin Lloyd the top free agent? Is that track?
No, I'm not surprised. He's a really good linebacker, no?
I guess he is. I guess for some reason that maybe because he's not like a quarterback or receiver that didn't. But yeah, he's good.
No,
he's
Devin
like young,
Lloyd
right?
is like
he's
a top 3 linebacker in the league. We're supposedly trying to go after him, so I'm hyping him up so I can say I always believed it.
Oh, Devin Lloyd. Okay, he's.
I actually don't know much about Devin Lloyd. I just know he's a good linebacker.
Why did I think he was on the Bucks? Who did the Bucks have that I thought would be Devin White?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, that's
right.
Why did I forget that Why do I know nothing about
He was
Devin
a
Lloyd?
Jag,
That's so
I
funny.
think. No.
He is a Jag.
Didn't
yeah.
he help turn around the Jags defense? It was Devin Lloyd and whoever their other linebacker was.
Devin Lloyd, Josh Hines-Allen,
Yeah, bro just
Trayvon
hates the
Walker.
Jags. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Devin Lloyd, who are you? Like Trevor Lawrence is nothing to me. Yeah, those guys. Okay, so Devin Lloyd, what are we thinking?
I'm everything I'm hearing is Panther. That's what I've heard. I've heard that we're gonna go all in on a linebacker and edge rushers, and Devin Lloyd is gonna be one of our top targets. So I've done no research as to how great of a player he really is. I barely even remembered who he played for last year. So I just that's all I've heard. I'm hoping that Carolina gets him. We need a linebacker. So
watch Philly pick him up.
No. Why is he even leaving Jacksonville? I mean, it seemed like that was a great fit for him.
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Money, I guess.
Is this okay? What about Trey Hendrickson?
Trey Hendrickson? Oh gosh. Yeah, we're doing this again. Is he actually leaving?
I mean, I don't know. This is just top free agents. This wasn't necessarily top free agents that are definitely leaving. So I'm not sure how reputable this list is.
Right.
We can just.
So he got franchise tagged last offseason, right? He wanted a trade. Right. It was a long, hard-fought battle, and eventually, instead of sitting out, he decided to play the games. And it wasn't his best season, but he did play, right? I'm not misremembering, am I?
Pretty sure he played.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you wouldn't know it based on their performances week to week, but he was out there on the field.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know that he goes anywhere. I don't know. I haven't heard about him in a long time, really.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
I was thinking earlier, who even are the top free agents available? I have not heard of Trey Hendrickson in a while.
Okay, I'll give you some names. Okay, there's Tyler Linderbaum, which we could talk about, but hey, come to Houston.
Oh,
come to Houston.
Come to Carolina. I'd love him here.
Okay.
We don't even need him. But
quarterback Daniel Jones.
He's staying in Indy, I believe. I don't
think
they're gonna leave.
I mean, Indy, yeah, if he doesn't stay in Indy, then what's Indy doing at quarterback, right?
Yes, Sudoku, yes. Searched up his name and the top result was NFL free agency. Jaguars Devin Lloyd named ideal fit for Panthers. Yes, we need linebackers badly. It was one of our biggest problems last season. I said it week to week, too, because it was just always a glaring weakness. And, I mean, our best linebacker was probably Trevin Wallace, a second-year linebacker out of Kentucky, and he was not very good, so...
Not very good.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a problem. We're expected to address linebackers strongly in free agency and maybe the draft. My dream pairing is we sign Devin Lloyd and then we draft C.J. Allen out of Georgia. I would love that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'd be really happy with that. So, yes, we very much need linebackers. We also need a nickel corner. Or slot corner. Is that not the same thing? Maybe it is.
Nickel corner, slot corner. I think that's the same. I don't know.
I've never heard that name. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I've heard it plenty, and it was usually for the wrong reasons. He wasn't terrible, but...
So Daniel Jones most likely staying.
I've not heard him linked anywhere, honestly. Just the long.
No, me neither. I don't even know where. I don't know. I feel like
he could go back to the Vikings. He was with the Vikings before, right?
He was with he was like a practice squad, I think. But yeah, he was with the Vikings.
Yeah, he could just go back to the Vikings.
I feel like Daniel Jones, if he didn't stay in Indy, it'd be some bad team that would pay him some enormous contract. I don't know why. I think the Browns or something like that, or the Cardinals. But maybe I don't know. Maybe Daniel Jones. I was saying this before. Maybe he's a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Oh, no. Good grief, no.
I was saying that during the season. Obviously that opinion's changed.
Okay, but actually, a funny hypothetical though. What if they do let him go? What do the Colts do at quarterback? They're already letting
that's what I'm saying too. I'm like, what do the Colts do? They have nothing. Start
Phillip Rivers. Yeah, that's a good idea, Sudoku.
Right?
Why not?
Yeah.
Do it for the memes at least.
Okay, what about this? This is intriguing. Mike Evans. Does he retire a Buck, or is he gonna go elsewhere?
I'll go out there. I think I'm gonna say he leaves. He leaves.
I think he leaves too.
I mean, he's at the end of his career, presumably.
I feel like low key the Bucks are kind of a dumpster fire now.
I do think they're trending down.
Yeah, they're not super dysfunctional like the bottom tier teams, but they're definitely trending down.
Yeah, they're going to have another season where they finish under 500, and this time they'll fire Todd Bowles, and they're going to have to blow some stuff up, and it's going to suck. So, meanwhile, the Saints, Falcons, and Panthers are all trending up, and I hate being honest about two of those teams there. But, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the Bucs finish last in the South this season. So, I think Mike Evans, if he wants one more shot at a ring, I don't think it's with Tampa. I know he's already won a ring, but why not try to win another, right? So I think he'll go somewhere else.
Set your legacy, yeah.
But where would he go? That's what I don't know. I don't have any idea where he would go.
I feel like New England comes to mind, Buffalo, like Green Bay, maybe? Baltimore, yeah.
Baltimore might be a bit out there. I don't like Green Bay as a fit just because they have so many receivers still.
They kind of need a clear number one, I feel like. But yeah, they do have a lot.
I'm not even sure Mike Evans is clear number one there, though, at this point in his career. Not to disrespect him or anything. I have great respect for what he's done, but at this point...
How old is he? Is he like, I'm going to guess 30... I'm going to guess he's 33 during the season. Let me check.
That sounds right.
Yeah, he'll be 33 in August.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you might be right. I mean, I guess it's the veteran presence they would need that he would provide. Which, I mean, it makes sense. He's not necessarily number one, but he's the veteran. But that makes sense. And it just feels like there's like an assortment of teams that could like use like a top tier receiver. Or we talk about also with like the AJ Brown, like where does he get traded to? Like I feel like
I feel like that's a completely different type of receiver though. Like Mike Evans, I feel like if you trade for him, you should expect wide receiver 2 stats, not like a top tier elite wide receiver 1.
Yeah, but
like you got the veteran presence, but.
Yeah, my point is I think as far as like top end teams who like need a receiver, I feel like it's for the most part the same teams. Like Patriots, I think Patriots have always for years been linked to like whatever big name receiver, like Pats, Bills, I guess it's just mainly those two.
Yeah, it's all these same teams who never actually make the move.
Never actually get someone, yeah, exactly.
Or they get someone and it's completely underwhelming, like, Patriots and Stephon Diggs. Oh, yeah, Brandon Ayuk is probably leaving San Francisco. I forgot about
yes,
him.
Of course. Yeah,
his Brandon career might be over, honestly. Is anyone really going to want to take a chance on him? It's the NFL. Someone's going to do it, right?
Brandon Ayuk is a Cleveland Brown. Watch.
Yeah, Ayuk's going to go to the Browns. Tyreek Hill may as well go there, too. This seems like a good culture fit, to be honest. So, makes sense.
For sure.
Get the Father of the Year there with the Man of the Year, Deshaun Watson. I think that'd be great.
Yep. Oh, for sure. I mean, that's going to be... Like, the Cleveland Browns are going to be... Not only... They're going to be the standard of, like, human morality, right?
Bro, the PR team there's going to have to be working overtime to help them just stay together. Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Sure. Okay, now where do you actually think Kenneth Walker goes? Do we think he stays in Seattle? Does he come to Houston? What do we think?
I've been assuming he stays. Like, I've not actually looked into this much, but... I keep seeing him linked to a bunch of different teams. At one point, someone was linking him to Carolina, and I was like, why? We may as well sign Rico Dowdle for slightly less. Like, why? I don't understand. Yeah. He should stay in Seattle, I think. I really don't know what's up with those rumors. It's just because he can leave, so people are going to start linking him to other teams? Or Sudoku, is there actually anything to that? Because I've been assuming he's just staying in Seattle.
Yeah, and I feel like especially off a Super Bowl win, like there's gonna be motivation to kind of like bring him back. Like I remember, like I think when the Bucks and Brady won the Super Bowl, like they re-signed a lot of guys, kind of like bring the band back together.
Yeah,
like I'd be a little surprised if Walker walked.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
but then that's also another intriguing discussion for Seattle, though. If he does walk, what does Seattle do? Do they just trot out Charbonnet as RB1, or do they try to sign someone themselves? I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Hill might be a better fit with KC, join Hunting, right? True. Yeah. No, he'll set the standard in KC for character, how you should behave as a receiver. So everyone else is just following his footsteps.
Okay, I am skipping some names, but what about quarterback Aaron Rodgers?
I think he's gonna return and play for Pittsburgh another year, and I think they're gonna... Wait, no, they have a new coach, don't they? Who did they hire again?
McCarthy.
Oh, gosh. Oh, right. I hated that hire, too. I'd already forgotten about it. I don't know what Pittsburgh's doing. Okay, well, I don't know what Rodgers is doing. I assume they brought him in so that they could run it back with him and Aaron Rodgers, and that's just what they're going to do, and they can enjoy going 9-8. I don't know. Or 8-9, actually.
That was kind of my assumption, too. Yeah. I don't know. I have no clue.
I hate what they're doing. I hate what a lot
And
of
we
teams are
probably
doing
won't
now.
know until like July 28th or something like that. Like Rodgers, like, oh, it's gonna take us time. Like yeah, well, I feel like we're gonna get a repeat of that.
Yep. I'm looking forward to it. So happy about. Yeah, probably. Sudoku says he has no idea. I've honestly not paid much attention to NFL news since the Super Bowl. That's pretty fair. Yeah. Like I said, it wouldn't make sense not to resign him given Sharp's injury. True. I forgot about that. Yeah, Charbonnet is injured. Can't be starting Holani, McIntosh, or a random rookie. Yeah, you guys definitely want him back, you would think.
Right. Last one I'll name just because he's a quarterback and there's like some intrigue there. Malik Willis.
Malik Willis is a Dolphin. That's what I'm going with. At one point in time, that's what everyone was saying. I don't know if that's
like he has a connect. Is it like he has a connection with Halfley, who was in Green Bay?
Halfley, and also the Dolphins' new manager, they hired him from Green Bay as well. Like the connections are all there. So the thought process is they are going to be interested in him, and also just as a team, it makes sense for them to go and get a new quarterback. And they're not really in a good position to draft one unless they want to reach for Ty Simpson, I guess. And yeah, I believe there's only one first-round caliber quarterback in this draft right now. So
okay,
I think their best option is to go get Malik Willis. And I guess you could argue that's not Malik Willis's best option, but I'm just gonna say for right now that's what I expect to happen. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, although if you're like looking, I don't know. Like it's like I don't know. Malik is interesting, and so like $30 million a year. I mean, like that.
Wait,
that's
really?
kind of. I mean, I'm not surprised, honestly. It's just, but still.
So
I'm not surprised the reports are out. I would be surprised if he actually got some 3 years, $90 million contract like that. That'd be
completely insane. Like this, you're taking a big chance on the guy. I know we're all hyping him up right now because that's what we do in the offseason.
Sure.
And yeah, he did a good job filling in for Jordan Love when he needed to these past couple of years. But it's a very small sample size. You're taking a chance, man. You could sign Malik Willis, and he could just be closer to what he was with the Titans than what he was as a backup filling in with the Packers. So I'll be rooting for him. I like Malik Willis actually. I would love to see him succeed. You're taking a chance. Don't throw that much money at him.
Right. Yeah, I'd agree with you there probably.
I guess if it's a bidding war, then what choice do you have? That's the thought process.
Speaking of Carson Beck. Do we want to do?
Yeah. Let's do our mock draft. I think we've covered as much as we can for free.
I laugh because we're totally gonna mock Carson, today. And
I plan on mocking Carson. I mock him a lot actually.
Darnold is getting $33 million a year. Yeah, I mean he should be paid more though. I'd say. But
I guess the thinking there is that Malik is going to be the next type of Darnold, right? He only failed as a rookie because he was on a horrible team. Also, wasn't he like a second-round pick or something? So he wasn't even expected to be that good.
That was the weird draft class. That was the
Kenny Pickett went in the first round. He was the only first-round quarterback. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Carson Beck is a two-time national champion. Did he win 2 rings as a backup at Georgia? Really?
Carson Beck?
I don't even know. I know he wasn't our starter when he won a ring. Yeah, I know he was there as a backup. It's weird seeing him called a two-time college football champion. Because I think that's technically true. It's just I've seen some people actually call him that and then not mention where he won the rings or how he won those championships. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was. It's like a Jimmy Garoppolo sort of paradigm. 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Essentially.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do we want to do the mock draft?
All right, so you sent me the site we were going to use earlier, so you go ahead and open that. Let's see. We got about probably 30 minutes or so before we wrap up the stream, so we won't. I mean, we got plenty of time to do it in theory. We say that now. So,
and these are always fun because another no pun intended. This is where we make a mockery of in the mock draft. Haha, get it? Of my lack of knowledge, because I barely know college football. I know some of the top names, but for some reason I just don't really follow college football all that much as NFL. So I don't know half these. Well, way less than half these names, or way more, I guess. So it'll be funny. I'll just be what about this name to this team, and you'll kind of chop me up for it. It'll be quite funny.
I think it's gonna be really interesting, and I'm looking forward to it for sure. I think we'll definitely agree on the first overall pick. I'm assuming neither of us is going to be like, no, the Raiders are going to pass on Mendoza. Also, we're not doing trades here because I'm pretty sure we can't actually. I think we have to pay for that, and at the moment, I'm good. So
yeah, we're for the Football for Fun entity, we're good.
Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't care less about this draft. That's pretty fair. Your team just won it all, and you don't really have problems.
I'm just doing this for fun. And do you want to do like one of us odds, the other evens, or what do we want to do?
I'm fine with that. Or we have time to just both kind of. It could be just a conversational back and forth thing, and we just kind of do whatever. You know?
Sure. I mean, you'll be carrying the conversation, but I'm fine with that.
Okay. I mean, you will have some good insights as to what these teams actually need or what you think they should.
Sure, I guess we could say that.
Yeah, a lot of these guys I don't even know a ton about anyway. Like, I'm a little surprised to see that ranked number 6 on this is out of Texas Tech, David Bailey, defensive end. I didn't realize that his ranking was that high. I thought first round talent possibly, but top 10. I'm a little surprised by that. I gotta say. Yeah. No, this will be a good way to talk about the draft and some things we may expect. Raiders first overall. I don't think they're giving up the pick. There are going to be some rumors.
Well, I see they need a receiver and a guard. You know, that like they could maybe
need a whole
explore
new
some
team, dude. What the heck?
Yeah. But yeah, no, there's no real intrigue there. Fernando Mendoza, number 1 pick.
Yeah, and we may revisit that and decide maybe we do believe in some of the rumors that they decide to trade the draft pick for a haul, but I don't think that's going to be the case. And I'm just assuming that they like Mendoza enough to spend the first overall pick on him, but I guess we could.
Right.
We'll see.
Yep. Now the Jets talk about another team that just needs a whole new team. Right. So I mean, it's not going to be quarterback, right? Because like Drew Aller is not that high.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me pull up the. Is Drew Aller the second quarterback? Good grief.
Is it Drew Aller? I thought it was.
Oh no, he's not. I mean, he's lower than I thought though.
I meant Ty Simpson, or I don't know what. Drew Aller came to mind. I was like, but there's not going to be a quarterback at number 2 though, right? Is what I would be
absolutely stunned. I mean, you look at the list here. You got Ty Simpson. He's the only name I've heard some people suggesting might go in the first round. I don't see it personally.
I meant to say Ty Simpson. I knew there was Fernando and then like another quarterback who's like. But anyway, But
yeah. I mean, I'm out on Ty Simpson. I've yapped about that for a while now. I like him, but not as a player. I don't see it there. Nussmeier at LSU. I think he has a lot of talent, and he has the typical build you want in a professional quarterback, as they say. But he was horrible last year, so I'm not really sure. Klubnik, no, you don't want him. Drew Aller, he should go back to school. Is he really in the draft? Good grief.
That's crazy.
Can he not go back to school? I don't know. Jalen Daniels at Kansas, I'm pretty sure he got worse every year in college, so I'm not.
Oh, that's tough.
No, don't want him. Taylon Green, if you want to take a chance on the quarterback, that would be my guy. I like Taylon Green. Altmaier, I respect Altmaier. Sawyer Robertson, that's your guy out of Baylor. What do you think there? Get him second overall?
Probably. I mean, he'll probably be backup or third string it in like Kansas City or something.
Yeah, good for him though. Good for him. Diego Pavia, look, he's the next Shedeur Sanders basically, and he's getting mentored by Johnny Manziel. What could go wrong?
Right, exactly.
So no, not Diego Pavia. All right, yeah. So the quarterback class ended up being remarkably weak. It's horrible. Like Carson Beck is QB4 on this thing right now. That's how bad it is. Yeah.
Yeah, not great.
My hot take is I think Glenn survives the year. That is a hot take. I respect it. He could sleep his way through the season and wake up and somehow still have a job. He's well respected by the players despite all the losing.
I mean, if the Jets sneak to like a 6-11 record and they're like feisty and like improved, I can definitely see it.
Yeah, they just need to show signs of life and maybe get a turnover. Or not a turnover, an interception.
An interception for once.
That would be improvement, at least.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, Johnny Manziel mentioned in 2026. Somehow, some way, he keeps
somehow,
surviving.
some way. Indeed, yeah.
It's crazy.
Although I feel like every year, like we're about to get the Colin Kaepernick random hype in the offseason. He's gonna join the Chargers or something like that. But that's funny how like it's like a canonical event like every year, like Colin Kaepernick hype randomly.
So we've made it to that part of the offseason. Great. Wonderful.
Right. He's got to be like 38 now, right?
Yeah, it makes no sense for anybody to sign him at this
38.
point.
Yeah, right.
Like, no.
At this point.
No.
Right.
Carson back to Carolina. I might throw up. I'm not even kidding. I might have to end our stream on draft night to throw up. It would be
So
horrible.
who will the well, I almost said Jets. Like Jets
the
draft.
dreaded Jets. Yeah.
The dreaded Jets.
Oh
Pick
man,
at
I
number
don't
2 overall.
honestly. I mean, they have so many needs. It's hard to project. There's no quarterback for them to take here. I think they should take one later in the draft for sure.
I mean, I guess if I were to give any insight, like maybe Aaron Glenn would just kind of lean someone defensively.
That's what I wonder. Part of this all too, right? We watch a highly graded safety drop in the draft every year for no reason.
Sure.
And then they ball out wherever they go. Think Kyle Hamilton to the Ravens a few years back. He was supposed to be a top 5 pick, and he just kept falling and falling down draft boards. Where did he go?
And it was it Malachi Starks last year?
Yeah, although he hasn't, been elite yet, so I can't use him as an example yet. But yeah, he fell too. He was a top 10 talent at one point and fell down the draft board. It's always a safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the Jets' plan is in free agency though. That's another thing. I see
Right,
receiver is a
factor,
need. They're not going receiver at number 2.
No, this is
right?
a little high for receiver, yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it makes sense for them to trade out of this spot, but we can't do that here, so yikes.
Right.
Linebackers never go at 2, otherwise that would make sense as well. Oh, jeez. I don't see edge rusher as a need for them, but how do they not need an edge rusher? Who do they have?
Yeah, who do they have? Is it like Bryce Huff or something like that? I don't know.
Okay, so let's give them Ruben Bain. I mean,
okay, that works.
I like Ruben Bain. I that would be a good pick for them. I'd be shocked if he fell outside the top 5. Actually, I want to see what their fans are doing. New York Jets fans select Arvell Reese, a linebacker out of Ohio State. Linebacker's not going at 2, surely not.
Yeah, their edge rushers are Will McDonald and Michael Clemens.
Yeah, what are we doing here? They
Who's
need
Michael
an edge
Clemens?
rusher. Well, how is that not a need?
I don't know. They just need a lot of things, honestly.
They need so much that the site forgot they need edge rushers. Okay, we're going to give them Ruben Bain, and they're going to be happy about it. It's a good pick.
Yeah,
it's a good pick. Bryce Huff is on the Niners. Good to know. Good to know.
He was on the Jets, though, right? I'm not completely crazy.
I think so. Or is that a different person we're thinking of? It might.
Oh, he was undrafted and went to New York. He was in New York for a few years. Yeah,
right, so
yeah.
It's been so long since we talked about the NFL, so maybe we're just forgetting stuff, But glad that we aren't.
Right.
Man. Arizona at 3, another team that has a lot of problems. We're assuming they sign a quarterback in free agency. Man, this is a horrible year to need a quarterback, isn't it? Good grief.
Right. It is pretty bad. Awful. Yes.
So they're probably not drafting a quarterback at 3. There's no one there. They need a running back. I guess technically they could be the team that takes Jeremiah Love. Seeing him go at 3 would be rather remarkable. Not to say he doesn't warrant that, but seeing the Cardinals take him here when they have other needs would be interesting, I gotta say. Let me see what their fans are doing. Sure. Their fans want a tackle. So Spencer Fano, Francis, good luck saying his name. Maui Goa? Is that how you would say that?
Sounds right, maybe.
That's what we're going with. Jeremiah Love at 3 for their fans. I think that they won't go running back or quarterback in the first round. So either we say Jeremiah Love or we give him an offensive lineman. What say you?
Yeah, if I were to give an opinion, feels early to mock a running back. I know they need one. Is there running back Michael Carter?
They had James Conner, but he was injured last year, and he's
right.
So
they have James Conner, Trey Benson, Michael Carter. Yeah, I don't think they'll draft a running back here. I would probably just give them, best tackle or offensive lineman available. I feel like it's gonna be a boring one, but 3 overall though. That would be a little rich for that too. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a weird draft right now. It's not a draft where you want to be picking this high. It feels like.
Yeah, they also have Trey Benson returning from injury. They were down to something like RB4. Right, yeah.
The New Orleans Saints trade pick number 8 to the Denver Broncos with the 8th pick in the 2026 draft. The Broncos select Jeremiah Love. That would be a dream scenario for the Broncos. And as a Saints hater, I'd be really happy about it because they get to miss out on a good player. I'm okay with that. Let it be.
Yeah.
They have Trey Benson. He was a breakout candidate at one point, just a young running back, but he keeps getting hurt.
Cardinals have David Johnson, right? Is this 2016?
He'd probably be better than some of their current guys, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Yeah, Cardinals should probably trade this pick away. I would agree with that. This is a good trade back spot. This is back-to-back picks. We are saying that, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Oh man, yeah, this sucks.
Do we just say like Francis Mayugawa or
Yeah,
something and just call it a
let's go
day?
back-to-back Miami players off the board, shall
Yeah,
we?
yeah, that totally makes
I
sense.
think that he's good from what I understand. I don't scout tackles, but I'm assuming that everyone else who does that is correct.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm also a Sean Payton hater. True, that's true, but I hate the Saints more than I hate Sean Payton, so it's fine. It's
Sure.
fine.
Yeah.
I don't hate the Broncos. I just hate Sean Payton. Um, all right, the Titans. Yes. Let's see who's the top punter available. No,
Right.
kidding. I went to kickers, not punters. Anyway, wow, they have a lot of needs. They could go Jeremiah Love, but I don't know why they
I
would.
could
They got
see
decent play
that.
from their
Yeah.
running backs last year.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They also have a lot of needs.
Could they go receiver at 4? Take whoever they think is the top receiver here.
They just might, honestly. Like they
They
had
need
like no
playmakers.
receivers last year. Like their weapons were
Right.
like
It was
putrid,
disgusting
right?
to look at. You check the box score for any of their games and you go, "Oh, I just learned about a new player today. Cool."
I mean, like wasn't like Van Jefferson their wide receiver one at some point?
Oh
Like it's
gosh,
just
was
like
he? That's horrible.
sounds about right. Yeah.
Their fans wanted Ruben Bain. Sorry, Titans fans, he's long gone. 2 picks ago.
Yep.
Beyond that, though, they want a receiver. So Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State. I don't think he's going to be wide receiver 1 in this class. Carnell Tate out of Ohio State. Mekhi Lemon. I really like Mekhi Lemon.
Mekhi Lemon.
I don't know
Yeah.
about his character or anything. I just know watching him play at USC, I
Mhm.
assume he's going to be really good. Denzel Boston, I don't know a
Right.
whole lot about. Casey Concepcion out of A&M, I like him. Need to scout him out a little bit more, but I like him. Carnell Tate, he's an
Mhm.
Ohio State receiver, so he's going to be good, you know?
Yep.
Hey, that's actually, we got to pat ourselves on the back for that one, because a year ago when we did our way too early mock draft, we did say Carnell Tate in the first round because Ohio State. Look at that.
Right.
We did it. We
Yes,
might be
there we
getting
go.
something right. We're so good at
We
this.
did get something right, indeed.
Yeah, so several receivers here, just whichever guy we think is going to be wide receiver 1 in this class. I guess they could also go corner because apparently they need a corner. I don't know. What do you think they did in free agency though? That's another thing we have to factor in.
Okay, wait, I forget. Wait, who's their coach?
Salah, right? And they got
Oh,
Dayball
that's right.
as
That's
the
right.
OC.
Oh, yeah. I feel like that's gonna kind of influence what I feel like they do. Well, mainly, I guess, in free agency. Maybe I wonder if Salah's gonna go heavy defense in free agency, and maybe draft someone offensively.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have no like reasoning.
I think that would
or
be easier though because there's more
hypothesis.
talent on defense than offense in free agency, from what I can think of at least.
Yeah, so I wonder if they would just kind of go with their best like offensive sort of like player. I don't know.
I mean, by player, it would have to be Jeremiah Love, which I do think would make some sense. But again, like you got good.
Yeah, I
running
mean
backs last
maybe
year.
like best receivers better or best like
Let me see
you
the
know,
tight ends
pass
just out of
catcher.
curiosity. Okay, we're only gonna
Yeah.
mock one tight end today. I don't think
Probably,
we're gonna. Yeah, it's just gonna be Kenyon Sadiq. So we're gonna go receiver. Is that what we're settling with?
Let's just do that. Yeah, I don't know if it'll actually happen. A receiver at 4 feels high, but honestly, it's the Titans. You know, probably makes some sense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would be if you told me a few months ago that Carnell Tate was going 4 overall, I would have said you were crazy. First round, yes. Top 5, no. Mekhi Lemon, if you told me that, I would probably be able to get behind that. I could go, oh, I've seen him play. He's got the talent. Yeah, he could play his way into the top 5. I
Yeah.
can see that for sure. Jordan Tyson, at one
Sure.
point in time, I would have said that too. I feel like Mekhi Lemon is a safer kind of pick than Jordan Tyson, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
That checks
Harrison
out.
was taken at 4. That's true. How Ohio State
Right. Yeah,
receivers are so
that's
good.
right.
They gotta have some really good coaching there or something. I don't know.
Yep.
They get a lot.
I
of
guess
good
we
recruits,
go.
too.
Swan go. Mekhi Lemon.
We'll go Mekhi Lemon, and good luck. Good luck with the Titans.
Yeah.
That's tough,
Welcome
man.
to Tennessee. Yep.
All right, the Giants apparently receivers in need, but they have Malik Neighbors returning, and
Yeah, they have Malik
Wan'Dale
Neighbors,
Robinson
not-
was a 1,000-yard receiver. He's not leaving, is he?
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said receiver for the Giants. They don't really. I would have said lineman. I would have said we go lineman here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They got their
Protect
skill position
Jackson Dart.
players. Yeah, and Cam Scatterbo as well, to a lesser
Right.
extent, but also he needs to keep himself safe. So the next top lineman was... Why am I scrolling so far? Spencer Fano.
Yeah, you are scrolling far. Yeah, I mean, it's not till like Spencer, right? Spencer Fano.
Well, I'm surprised he's this low, actually. Like, he's a top two tackle in this draft. I've seen him mocked into the top 10 several times. I guess he's one of those names that's falling for some reason, but I actually, at one point, I thought that he was the top tackle in this draft at one point, but apparently Francis passed him out of Miami. I'm fine with Spencer Fano here if you are.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
I see my Georgia guy, Monroe Freeling, right below him. He's a left tackle, by the way. I do know that. So if we get to a team that we know needs a left tackle, that's your guy. So
there we go.
Wan'Dale Robinson is a free agent. Okay.
Good to know.
They should not let him leave, but all right. Future New England Patriot, Wan'Dale Robinson.
Right.
The Browns. Let's see. Carson Beck. Is that what we're doing?
Right. Totally.
So it has quarterback as a need, so it wouldn't be the most outrageous thing we've done.
Sure.
No. Receiver, guard, tackle. Yeah, I guess that checks out.
Yeah, I mean, is this another old lineman pick? I mean, Browns? Let me see.
Yikes. Let me see what their fans are doing. The fans are selecting Carnell Tate and Jordan Tyson as their top two. And then the next three below that have all been drafted. Spencer Fano, Francis Mawigoa, and Mekhi Lemon. Drew Aller to Cleveland. They're going to take a quarterback at some point, right?
You would think.
It's the Cleveland way.
It's the Cleveland way, indeed.
I mean, we're looking at what the fans want as if they have any power over what the team will do, but...
Right, so just looking at their depth chart, and I'm not sure, like, do depth charts account for free agency? Like, there's an impending free agent. Like, does it show on the depth chart?
I'm not sure.
So basically, like, quarterback, I mean, not that they're fine there, but they're probably not drafting a quarterback. They're fine at running back. You know, the receivers probably set enough to where, but I mean, they're left.
Though. They got Jerry Jeudy, who Sudoku is just telling us he was terrible last year.
Tillman, Isaiah Bond. Yeah, maybe it's not all that good, actually.
Yeah. They got a good tight end. Well, they have a good tight end, and Joki's leaving, so...
Fannin. Really yeah. And their left tackle is Cam Robinson, right tackle Jack Conklin, Bonito,
I actually think that several of their linemen were free agents. There's some meme about that. Like, of course, the Browns have all these linemen.
Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah, I actually think all those guys are going. So maybe they just go offensive linemen.
This is a terrible spot for them to have to do that because the top two tackles have been taken off the board. Oh,
yeah.
Gosh. Caden Proctor. He's fallen really far. He was a top 10 pick at one point in time. What's going on there?
Caden Proctor?
Yeah, out of Alabama.
Oh, that's weird.
Why is he so low? What the heck?
Do the Cleveland Browns make a good pick?
I mean, according to this, no, it would be a bad pick.
Right.
What on earth? Okay. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know why he would have fallen. So
right.
Is that what we're doing? We're going with one of these guys?
I guess. Let's just do one of the tackles.
Okay, not the guard, because then we don't have to say the guard's name out of Penn State.
Right.
What a name, dude. Like, shout out to you out of Penn State.
Wait, guard. Like, I actually don't even see the name yet. It's yeah, that guy. Oh yeah.
I hope he gets drafted in the first round.
He should come to Houston. He's the perfect Houston Texan.
Yes. All right, do we want to go with the Bama guy or the Georgia guy or another Utah guy? I guess.
Either way,
Utah tackles would be crazy.
We can do the Bama guys that your Georgia guy goes somewhere better.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Yep.
Yeah, Monroe's not going top 10. All right. Proctor to the Browns. I feel like that was mocked at some point by other people. Maybe not.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
What are we doing here? We got 3 tackles in the top 6. There's no way.
That's true. Yeah.
This is going to be a horrible mock draft. This is not...
Okay, what do the Commanders do? Maybe Sonny Styles?
Yeah, they need a linebacker, so Sonny Styles makes sense, or Arvell Reese. Good grief, both of them are Ohio State linebackers. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what the difference is between them. Like, I don't know what roles they play. So I don't know, like, who makes sense for who. Interesting. CJ Allen also, I know he's lower on the list, but that Georgia guy, he's pretty good. He's the reason our young defense improved so much over the season last year.
True.
They don't need a safety, so we're gonna assume Caleb Downs keeps falling all the way to 19.
Right.
Jeremiah Love. Actually, Jeremiah Love would make sense here, but it doesn't list running back as a need, but running back is an absolute need. So hope
that's true.
KC. I'm really curious where Love goes. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Oh, that's exactly what we're setting up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Can't let that happen.
Jeremiah Love to Washington.
I am not allowing that.
Right. Yeah.
For the sake of rigging this thing, if we're being honest, we're rigging it so the Chiefs don't get him. How about Love goes to the Commanders?
That works for me.
We are great at mock drafting.
Woohoo.
Okay, the Saints, not Caleb Downs, not Sonny Styles, not David Bailey, not Arvell Reese, not the Ohio State receiver, definitely not. Who do they need? They need a lineman, they need a guard, and they need receivers. Why do they need receivers? They have Chris Olave and other...
I guess... Yeah, others.
I don't know who else they have.
They love who do they have besides Olave? They have okay, yeah. Besides Olave, the names are rough. Have you heard of Devon Vele?
Oh yeah, he's actually not bad. I respect him. Not like good or anything, but solid wide receiver 3 type player.
So I think outside of Chris Olave, it's pretty bad.
Well, that's too bad. They can be content.
Jalen Polk is in their depth chart. That's funny.
Gosh.
Wasn't he horrible New England?
Yeah, okay. If we're being objective, it's probably Carnell Tate here. Give them an Ohio State receivers duo.
Probably.
Screw you, New Orleans. Okay, the Chiefs. You can't take Love. Yeah, I meant in real life, not in this mock. Well, hey, in the mock, we prevented it, so hopefully the teams catch on to this plan, and they know what to do now.
Right. Exactly. We have the script.
We make the script. We're making it right now. Let's see. 9 overall. Not Caleb Downs. That would suck. Running back is a need. Are there any other good running backs? There are, but taking wide receiver 2 this early isn't great. Honestly, Tate could probably be wide receiver 1 there over Olave. It would be close. Olave's not been that elite wide receiver 1 type of player. I actually like Olave. No hate for him.
Right.
But yeah. Oh yeah, RB2 in this draft is the other Notre Dame running back, Jadarian Price.
Okay.
Yeah, we're probably not mocking another one in the first round. If we do, it'll be late.
Sure.
Okay. Receiver. Do we dare have 4 receivers go in the top 9?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Oh, sorry. That'd only be the 3rd receiver. Oh, that's acceptable, right? I forgot about Jordan Tyson.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Well, we're assuming they're signing Tyreek Hill because that's what all the memes and reels and skits are saying. So Tyreek is a Chief. They got Rashid. They got Xavier Worthy, who still hasn't broken out, but that's okay. Let him take his time.
Take his time. Yeah.
I don't know. Lineman, defensive lineman. Peter Woods out of Clemson, maybe. I think he's one of the top defensive linemen. I don't know.
Yeah,
are they going defense or are they going lineman? Was their O-line good last year? It improved.
I don't know. I don't think it was that good. Like, Josh Simmons went MIA, right?
I forgot about Josh Simmons. I don't know what was up with them. We could go tackle.
Sure.
Yeah, Monroe Freeling is a Chief. Let's go.
Monroe, yeah, perfect. That works.
Get my Georgia guy. Well, we're live and it's not NFL season. It's a miracle. Welcome in, Joel.
It's a miracle.
How's it going, man? Yeah, we did take a little break, but we are back and alive. We'll probably continue streaming on Sundays. I'm guessing it'll be around this time, right, Daniel? Probably.
Yeah, probably give or take. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it'll vary week to week, but yeah. Welcome on in. Glad we could make it. Glad you could make it. Sudoku says this would be a good spot to trade out of, assuming Love is gone. That's true too. We've said that about half the picks now. This is a weird draft.
Yeah.
The Bengals, it makes a lot of sense for them to take Caleb Downs, but they don't make smart picks, so not Caleb Downs, right? Can we agree?
Right.
I see Caleb Downs continuing to fall. Carolina is within sight. Bro, right now, I'm ready. We're not doing trades right now, but I'm ready for Carolina to trade up and get Caleb Downs, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, but if we're being objective, like, that makes a lot of sense. Caleb Downs to Cincinnati. They could be the first team to go defensive lineman.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Their fans are taking Peter Woods, the defensive lineman, and then Caleb Downs. I don't know. Caleb Downs should be a top 10 pick, and I'm gonna hate it if he's not, because we do this every year, and I rant about it every year, and nothing ever changes. Watch the Bengals pick a receiver. Yes, please.
That'd be so funny.
Yes. They need a third good receiver, okay? You don't understand how important that is to that offense, okay? They need someone else for Joe Burrow to not have time to throw to.
I mean, Soka was saying drafting wide receiver 2 isn't great. Well, what about drafting wide receiver 3 this high?
I mean, that's too smart. That's too smart. How are you going to stop them with all that talent on offense?
For sure,
I'm glad to see you. Hey, glad to see you too. Glad to see you too. Appreciate you stopping by, man.
Yep.
Yeah, what do you think the Bengals are going to do the sensible thing and take Caleb Downs, or do you think that they will go in a different direction? They did go defense last year, at least. They just took the wrong prospect that made no sense. They needed someone who could come in and start, and they took the project defensive end.
Oh, they took the A&M guy, Sherman or something like that? Shamar Stewart, yeah.
They had drama with. And then he was horrible, of course. Shocker.
Oh, right. He didn't, sign his rookie contract, or didn't initially. Yeah, that's so funny.
It was so dumb. It was so dumb. And he was someone who was going to need a year or two to actually develop before he actually had much of an impact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like I was talking.
I don't know. I don't really have an opinion, honestly. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm biased, and I want to keep letting Caleb fall to Carolina. So if you think he should go here, you got to tell me before I keep manipulating it.
Go maybe what about David Bailey?
David Bailey. Oh yeah, they might need a defensive end if Hendrickson's leaving. Also, they just need defensive ends in general. I don't know why that's not a need here. Yeah, that works.
Right.
David Bailey, who is apparently a top 10 pick. I don't know. I guess.
I don't know.
Hold up, let me see his stats. Let me. What did he do last year? I know he played for Texas Tech, and they had a really good defense. 15 sacks. Okay. All right. Cool. He's good.
All right.
He hits the quarterback a lot. Okay, cool. We're not going to talk about how he played in the Big 12 and had weak competition. It doesn't matter.
Do you want rapid fire these since we'll probably
that's
running out
true.
a little bit, but yeah.
We are discussing these more in depth than I anticipated, honestly.
No, you're all good.
Yeah, Sudoku, I probably wasn't going to let him get past Dallas. They need him. Miami, Miami could take him too. But
sure.
They probably have too many needs. They need a quarterback. Mm-hmm. They'll probably. I'm predicting they get Malik Willis, so we'll go with that.
Yeah, if he's on the roster, they
don't need to burn a first-round pick on a receiver when they have Jalen Waddle, right? I mean, they could still do it. They could go Tyson here,
right?
Or they could be the first team to take a corner.
Maybe.
Why does it list running back as a need for Dallas? They re-signed Javonte Williams. The site hates Dallas. That's what I'm going with. I don't know. That makes no sense.
Probably.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, who knows?
Javonte was really good. Yeah, what do you think here? Receiver or corner, I'm guessing.
Maybe corner. I mean, okay. I also hear it doesn't seem. I don't think they'll take a receiver. Is my gut feeling.
Yeah, it would be kind of weird. I think they hired people from the Packers. Of course, they're not going receiver in the first round. What are we doing? Okay, we'll go corner.
Right.
Jermod McCoy or Mansour Delane they're the top two corners. McCoy was someone who dealt with injuries last year. I'm not sure he actually played for Tennessee last year, but before that, he was considered a consensus top 10 pick. But it's sort of like Jamar Chase. He took a year off and then still was a top 10 pick, but he actually went in the top 10, if I remember correctly. So
yeah.
McCoy has the most talent.
Yeah, let's go Mansour. That's kind of my gut feeling.
Sounds good. Mansour. Right. That's a fun name. Dallas. Caleb Downs. Oh, wait, no, they need a linebacker.
Sonny Styles?
Their fans are saying Sonny Styles. We got to please Dallas fans so it can be their
Sonny
year.
Styles, yep. Sonny Styles, welcome to Dallas.
The Rams are on the clock with Atlanta's pick. Good job, Atlanta. Good job.
Ty Simpson.
Yeah, right? No, I mean, if he's going to go in the first round, I think this makes the most sense so he can sit behind Stafford. That's the one way I could see Simpson finding success in the NFL as a starter someday. But I don't know
Right.
why they would do that when they're contending in what could be Stafford's final
Yeah, I
year.
feel like
don't
they
know.
should just try like load up as much as they can. And if Stafford retires and they don't have a quarterback, oh well. I mean, like, just feel like they should try to go all in.
Right. Their fans are going corner. They're going Mansour
Oh,
Delane, but he's gone. Some of them are at number 5. They're saying Makai Lemon.
Makai
No,
Lemon.
he's no. You don't need another receiver. You've got Puka. You got Devontae. Why? You're getting greedy there, Rams. Mm-mm.
They're getting very greedy. Yep.
I'm cool with Jermod McCoy here if you are.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Are we gonna do the yearly thing where the Ravens have a super talented safety fall to them, so they take him?
Sure.
Caleb Downs is a Raven. I hate this. Tampa
Yep.
Bay. Oh, they have a lot of needs.
That's
Linebacker,
true.
corner, basically everything on defense. They can't go tight end.
Mhm.
They could go guard, I guess, but you got
Sure.
Arvell Reese right here. I don't think you
Yeah,
should keep following.
Arvell, yeah, feels like a buck.
That, well, I mean, I hope not, but that works for me. Where's the
Yep.
Texas linebacker? I remember him being really good. Anthony Hill, I think, is his name. How is he? Oh, he's ranked 44th overall. Yeah, he should
44,
probably be
yeah.
in the first round. I'm not sure why he's falling.
Yeah.
If he makes it to day 2, one of those teams is going to be really happy to get him there. We picked
Mhm.
Jason at 20 while already having DK and that's true. That's true, and that worked out really well, obviously, considering what we know now about each of those
Yep.
players. They
True.
badly need a CV. That was their one Achilles heel outside of special teams. Interesting.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good pick then. Go us. Jets at 16. What did we have them do? They went
Well,
defensive
they
end.
took an edge rusher in the first round, Ruben Dane, or
Do
in
they
the first
double-
pick.
They can go back to back defense with Caleb Banks here, or I guess they could.
Sure.
They could go offense, but they got to
could
rebuild
go
their
receiver.
defense. They gave away all of their good defensive players so they could get draft picks, so they can try to get those same talented players in the draft.
Right.
Yeah, they're playing 40 chess here. So Caleb Banks,
Yes, totally.
they're Quinn
Yeah,
Williams
Caleb Banks
replacement.
for me. Yep.
Okay, Detroit, they need center, tackle, defensive end, corner. Cassius Howell out of A&M would make sense. Keldrick Falk out of Auburn.
We're gonna do Cash Howell.
Cool. There we go.
All right.
I think they'd probably like that pick. I've seen that mocked up before.
Yeah.
Vikings, they need a running back now because they decided to let Aaron Jones go,
Uh-huh.
or they are going to let him go. We forgot to talk about that, I think, but oh well.
Right.
I
Yeah.
can't believe we forgot about Aaron Jones. Did we forget to predict where Kyler's going to, even though we put him in the thumbnail?
I don't know if we formally made a prediction. I don't know.
Yep, we're back like we never left. We're doing great.
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely.
Vikings can go defensive back, I guess.
Sure,
guess.
that works. We're thinking
Dylan Thieneman out of Oregon. He's good.
Thieneman.
I assume
Yeah,
that's how you
feels
say
like
it. I don't know.
really a Viking. Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, Aaron Jones got cut.
Or is expected to be. I think they're going to try to trade
Or
him.
going to get cut,
Carolina! Oh, I forgot. I can't believe it. I actually didn't realize we were already coming up. Why are most of our fans taking a defensive lineman out of Ohio State? Who is Caden McDonald?
That's interesting.
Who?
Caden McDonald. Who?
The top D lineman, apparently. Oh, okay. No, I'm
Okay.
not doing that. Because
Okay.
I want a linebacker. I want CJ Allen. Because he's here, and I want him. So I'm going to say we get CJ Allen. I could actually see
CJ
that
Allen.
happening.
All right, let's do it.
If he's there at 19, that's pretty realistic. We could take him there. We are expected to pursue linebackers, so we'll sign one and probably draft one. Dallas at 20. Oh man, they get 2 first-round picks. I did not.
The
even
Micah
realize that.
Parsons replacement.
Well, they got
Who's
Sonny
gonna be-
Styles though,
Right.
so they need another linebacker. So they need 2 linebackers to replicate his success. Yeah, it is
Right.
super weird for me to be picking this late, Sudoku. It's very strange. It's better than a couple years ago when we didn't have a first-round pick though, and I just had to simulate to the second round or trade into the first round.
That had to be sad. Yeah.
That was not fun for me. No. But yeah, it's weird to be picking at 19. I like it though. Dallas, I guess edge rusher here. So Falk or
Sure.
Mesidor out of Miami.
Let's do either way works. Mesidor works.
Sure. Mesidor.
All right.
Steelers. DeMarcus Lawrence might retire. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Interesting. Yeah.
Maybe Seattle goes defensive lineman at 32.
Seattle.
How nice it must be to be picking at 32. Steelers at 21 right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
What's the most boring Steelers type pick they can go with here?
Probably I don't know.
So a random defensive lineman that's projected to go in the second round?
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay,
Which
let's
one?
go. They like their Georgia guys. Let's go Christian Miller.
Perfect.
Yes, I got another Georgia guy drafted in the first round. Let's go.
Yep.
My secret agenda has been fulfilled. Okay, the Chargers.
There we go. They
have to go lineman, right?
Yeah, you would think. Let's do the Penn State guy. We don't have to name him, but
I was about to try to say I don't even know. What do you do with that? Olava
with what?
Olava
with the
Vega.
Name?
Ione?
Olava Vega? Olava Vega. I don't know. Yeah.
We tried our best, okay? If you want to come on here and tell us how to say your name, be our guest. Seriously, be our guest. We would love that. Philadelphia 23. Can we get another Georgia player here? No. How is tight end need? They still got Dallas Goedert. He was pretty good for them last year.
That's strange. Yeah.
Guard, edge rusher, corner. They need a corner? I thought that Cooper DeJean and Quinion Mitchell were the best corners in the league. That's what their fans tell me.
Right. That's weird.
I would probably say edge rusher then. Or you know they're losing to Kobe Dean in free agency quite possibly, so maybe they could go linebacker, but they would have to reach at this point. Anthony Hill would be the best candidate there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Let's go Keldrick.
Or do we think AJ Brown leaves?
That's tough.
We gotta have someone take Tyson soon.
That's true.
No crazy falls in this mock. I don't know. I think Jordan Tyson falling this far. To me, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'd say I'm in favor of Jordan Tyson.
So we're gonna say Jordan Tyson here, and the Browns are fuming because they would have taken him.
Mm-hmm.
The Browns. What did we have them do again? They took Caden Proctor. Right. Their fans wanted him here. So. Sorry, Cleveland.
Interesting. Yep. Whoops.
Whoopsie. We'll go another receiver, Denzel Boston, I guess.
Sure, that works.
They need someone for Shedeur to overthrow. Chicago at 25, defensive line, I guess. Caden McDonald.
Yeah, that works for me. Caden McDonald to Chicago.
Great pick, maybe. I don't know. I know nothing about him. Buffalo. They need a receiver. They always need a receiver. Or edge rusher.
All right.
Take your pick. Receiver or edge rusher.
Let's do Falk.
Falk, that works. San Francisco, they just need to stay healthy. So, I don't know what you do here.
Healthiest player here.
Ooh,
I don't know.
They could be a sneaky candidate for Kenyon Sadiq. They don't need him, but
sure.
Would it really hurt? I don't think that makes sense, but it's
Might
a
not,
funny idea. Probably edge rusher, I guess, based on their needs.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Their fans. Oh, right, they need a receiver. That's right, because Brandon Ayuk is doing dumb things.
Right. Concepcion.
Yeah, that works. I like him.
That works.
Houston, who you got? Take your pick. Anybody at all?
Take Kenyon. No. Shoot, I don't know. Probably no one on defense. I guess I just gotta take this Caleb Lomu guy. Just gotta take the best offensive lineman left available.
That works.
That works.
Lomu. The Rams, with their second first-round pick, who did they go with? They went corner. They could double dip, I guess. McCoy in the first at 13. I guess this would be a sneaky spot for them to go quarterback. They could go Ty Simpson here if you want.
Sure, I'm down for that. Spice it up a little bit.
Ty Simpson. Hey, you heard it here first. Ty Simpson is definitely a first-round quarterback. So happy. Actually, like the guy, I'd be happy for him. Denver at 30. This is Sadiq. Sadiq's going in the first round, and they need a tight end, so that makes sense to me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Sadiq has fallen too far. The ADP says that he hasn't, but he's fallen too far. New England at 31. Who can we pick that would annoy Sox the most? I'm kidding, Sox. If you ever watch this, we're joking. We're messing. Peter Woods needs to go in the first round. How's he still on the board? Good grief. Peter Woods.
Peter Woods?
But they don't need a defensive lineman, though. Yeah, that's tough. Guard, tackle, edge rusher, linebacker. So they don't have a need for any of the top players still available. Yikes.
It could be they have a slight need, but I don't know. I mean, they have like, let's see, Patriots depth chart. So their defensive, like, yeah, their nose tackle is Kairos Tonga. LDE. They might actually. I think they could probably use like a like defensive in or inside actually.
Okay, so who do we want to go with here?
We can go Peter Woods.
Okay, that works. Someone's
Let's
taking
do
him
it.
in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simpson. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great landing spot for him for sure. Like, if he's going to succeed in the NFL, he needs to go to the Rams, in my opinion. He's not. It's not that he's raw. He's actually. I think he's a senior in Alabama, so like, he's been in college for a while now. I don't think he's that good. I don't see it with him, but he can be developed if he can sit behind Stafford for a year or two. He could definitely succeed in the NFL. That's something he needs. He can't go in and start immediately though. Definitely not.
Yep.
Patriots interior defensive line was really good this year. That sounds right. Yeah, they were gonna have to reach for someone or take a good prospect there. Seattle. Actually, Peter Woods would have made sense if Lawrence is retiring. Shoot.
Oh yeah.
The Rams still have Stetson Bennett. Let's go. I mean, Stetson he's that good. He's that good as a backup.
He's that good.
As a backup.
Lee Hunter?
How is it that they have so many needs? I don't believe that.
No. Probably just like very slight needs, but they don't really have any weaknesses, honestly.
I wouldn't have thought so. Sudoku, do you have any insight here as we conclude this mock draft? Let's see what their fans are. Their fans want this corner out of South Carolina, apparently. Oh, yeah, well, there you go. We probably need a corner, assuming Woolen and Job walk.
Brendan Cisse.
Well, somehow Avion Terrell is still here, though, which...
Avion Terrell. Oh, yeah, we can do him.
That's
fine.
like... He's in the top 20 by ranking and ADP, so I'm not really sure how we managed to let him fall to 22. What?
Seattle gets a good corner at number 32.
Woohoo. All right, that works. And no one really notable fell out of the first round, I think. So, well, Anthony Hill and then Omar Cooper are both going to be steals on day 2, in my opinion. But yeah, that's a future talking point. So Terrell goes to Seattle, and that is our mock draft. I think we did really well. I don't think we got anything wrong. So yeah, isn't this great?
This is 100% correct. That's the script.
Unless the Raiders screw it up, we got at least one pick right. That's what I'll say.
Yep. There we go.
That was good. And on that note, I'm going to say that we call it here because you got to get going. And yeah, but it was a good stream back, our first of the off season. Yeah, appreciate everyone who stopped by today. We had a couple of people talking, mostly Sudoku here. Joel stopped by at one point as well, and we've had a few people here this whole time just lurking. So we appreciate all of you watching.
Yep.
And
really appreciate the support.
Yeah, we really do. We'll be doing these streams probably every week or around this time on Sundays moving forward. If we can't make it on any given Sunday, then we'll do a YouTube post and let you guys know. If you have anything you want us to cover in the off season, drop any ideas you have, because I mean we're open to just about anything. Like there's not much to do.
That's true.
So we're gonna do a March Madness challenge at one point. Whenever that even starts, I'm not even sure. That's pretty soon. We're in March, so we'll do some basketball content later this month. That's gonna be interesting to say the least. So yeah, if y'all have ideas, if there are certain things you want us to cover, then let us know. We're open to just about anything.
Let us know.
So today we did a mock draft. Who knows what we'll do next week? So. Yeah,
who knows?
Thank you all so much. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, we'd appreciate if you would. We're trying to get back to 500 because some people saw us at 500 and said, nope, you can't be there. You have to be below 500, we decided. So, yeah. But yeah, we appreciate you all. Daniel, you have any closing remarks?
No, just appreciate the support. It's good to be back. It's good to talk about football. I don't know, part of me kind of like enjoys like the off-season lull. Like it's just like kind of interesting, like come up with the topics. You have like the draft and free agency and everything, but yeah, very, very excited about it.
I mean, I enjoy part of it too. At least this early part, there's so much intrigue and there's a lot of guessing about what's going to happen, and you get to watch what your team does, and then yell about what your team didn't do for you. That's the best part, really. But
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun, and then it all
very
leads to
excited
the
about that.
season. And yeah, I have a lot of things to do, but it's nice to talk to you all about football. Hey, it was nice to talk to you about football too, man. That's another thing about the offseason. It's just nice to talk ball. It really is.
That's true. No, it sure is.
It's a lot of fun. That's why we do it, right? We'll be back at it every week, hopefully. So, yeah. Well, we'll wrap it up now. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully see you all around the same time next week.
Yep.
Everybody
see
take care. Have a good one.
Peace.